Come here for a second. Grandma, I want to talk to her. What I need for you to do is this. I need you to stop wearing pants. You understand that? You have to wear a dress. You got to cover everything up. And when boys try to talk to you, say, look, I'm not interested. I'm saving myself for marriage, and I don't care what you think. Because a lot of girls are going to make fun of you. And who cares what they think? And they're all going to be stuck with single mothers. They're going to be stuck living in the projects, living in different areas, and they're going to be bitter. You don't need to become that. You wait for marriage. You understand that? You got to dress the part. We're going to read it again. Because I know you're not going to get it right away. But you know in your spirit, sweetheart, you dressed wrong. You dressed wrong. And you can change. Right? Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So have you ever in your life dreamed one day about getting married? Have you ever even thought about it? Well, when we were coming up, little boys would dream about getting married and little girls would dream about getting married. So if you, let's just say for example, one day you meet a man that's going to take care of you, right? And it's time for that wedding day, right? You with me? I want you to, how do you want to be dressed? How do you, this is the biggest day of your life, right? How do you want to be remembered on that day? I want you to, I can't answer this question. You'll go, how do you want people to remember you? Pictures? Do you want, how do you want to be dressed? In a dress? But why you want to be in a dress on that day? It's a big day, right? Because you want to be represented as as you want people to see you on that big day as how you really are. So on the other days, it's okay to dress as how you not really are. You get the point? Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what you have to understand is that this is a law of God, Sister S. And you have to understand that you're dressed not like a young lady right now. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Because on that special day, you said, I want to be remembered in a dress because it's a big day, right? But God says that this is what you're supposed to do every day.
Right.
So for example, read it again.
The woman shall not wear.
You know, my wife, I used to go by that about 25 years ago. She used to wear Calcanai 1B. That's a form of weave extension. Like you got in that bag? I used to get my wife that because during that time, I didn't value her natural curly hair. Now, my wife don't put no more weave in her hair. My wife black like you, right? She don't put no more weave in her hair because I value and she values her curly hair. You understand that? It's very important you understand that. You don't need weave. You don't need any of that. Your hair, sweetheart, is beautiful by itself.
Right.
You don't need to dye it. You don't need to do none of that crap. And any of you sisters out here that tell young black girls that they should wear weave, they're wrong. And I know this alopecia, I understand all that, right? But you ain't got that. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So sis, you, and I know I'm throwing a lot at you, and I know you're 13, but here's the thing. Men are not going to look at you like you're 13.
Thank you.
You understand that? And that's what we're telling these sisters. That's what we're telling these sisters, number one, that you have to dress in order with God. For example, a lot of women in their 40s and 50s, with all due respect, they got big mouths, they got a lot to say, but when we go to the Bible, they want to buck against God. Read the law.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So I asked this young lady, I said, sis, on the day, one day if you were to get married, because I know she's got a ways to go before she's worried about marriage. But I said, but just imagine on that day, how do you want people to remember her? And she said, I want to wear a dress. I said, why? She said, because that's a big day. And she wants people to remember her for who she was. So what we have to understand is black people, whether you're light-skinned, dark-skinned, Puerto Rican, Dominican, we are the children of God, and God gave us laws. And those laws don't just apply to her, they apply to you too. Read the law again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now when a woman dresses like a woman, it sends a message, sister. You listen to me, sweetheart? It sends a message to men when you dress like women, like that's a lady right there. And give me that, hold that, give me modest apparel. And it's this, and this is the thing, right?
Grandmother.
Your grandmother, you look very young. And that's great. But look here. But still, you're her grandmother?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, and you can see us here, we were treating her like our own daughter. We were giving her the things she needs.
Ask her what I tell her. Her body is a temple.
Yes, I'm gonna get it. Oh, stay right there. Hold up, grandma, hold up. But you know, we're gonna say something. Now, I'm strong enough to tell you this. Your body's a temple too. Right. But the temple that you have, you're not dressed right in your temple.
No, not right. This is outgoing. This is my outgoing outfit.
I understand that. But next time, just wear a dress when you go out. That's all. Read it again.
First Timothy chapter 2.
Why you got to smirk on me like that?
I'm just
Come on, girl.
What you telling the truth though?
All right, read it again.
First Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
Come on.
And like men also, that women,
Because you a young-looking grandmother, but you're a grandmother. Read it again.
and like men also, that women,
That woman, because on that day you get married, you're gonna she wants to be known. And look, hopefully she ain't get married for 10 more years. And I'm gonna show you something. Read, right.
and like men also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Although we're telling our sisters you're gonna wear a dress, it can't be a dress that curve around your rear end. It gotta be a long dress. Like for example, all these brothers here, we have our wives.
Let me tell you something. I watch y'all all the time.
Okay, all praises. So why don't you come to the school?
Huh?
Why don't you come to the school?
My grandbaby.
Hey,
I told
sweetheart.
somebody and connect to
Listen to me. You learned today, and I'm gonna speak. I didn't know you were a grandmother until I kind of connected some. Sweetheart, you have to learn to dress like a girl, which is with a dress. And those dresses can't be no hoochie mama dresses. They got to go all the way down, and you got to cover up this. And I'm not saying that. I'm gonna look up in the air when I say this. Girls develop, you know what, and men don't need to see none of that. Do you understand that? So you got to cover all that up. Read it again.
And like men also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest means, sweetheart, that nobody should be able to check your curves out. You understand? And sisters, grandma, some women that have, you know, they're well, and they might have to wear a shawl in addition, so that when brothers come around, they put the shawl like this, so nobody see what they got. My great grandmother used to do that. Anytime the boys, she'd put a shawl. It'd be summertime. Read it again.
And like men also,
You know we telling the truth, brother. These girls got to cover up. And you got daughters, they should cover up and tell them that's the truth. Read, come on.
and like men also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Why is it important for you? Because you want to attract the right type of young man that is going to want to take you as a wife and not someone he's going to run through. And I say that with respect. You don't want to attract them because them is what I call, where I come from, niggas. You understand that? We Israelites. Niggas try to impregnate women and have sex with them without marriage. There's no honor in a nigga. We used to be niggas, not no more.
Right.
We husbands, some of us are grandfathers, and we love black women, but they gotta get right with God. We warning y'all, right? Read it again.
And like men also,
It's 1644. Grandma, hold this for you because you got to come to the school. We got a school. Actually, we have a school. We're working on getting our next school. But this is for you. I want you to, I'm encouraging you as a grandmother, although you look young, I'm encouraging you with your daughter. She probably at work right now? Okay, so there's a thing the Bible calls generational sin. Now I'm going to show you that in the Bible. Ezekiel 16:44.
Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 44.
Now you're going to get it. And by the way, hey sweetheart, is New Year's Eve tonight? Hell no, you make sure you challenge them. New Year starts in the spring.
Word.
You let them know. Wait.
Behold, everyone that uses proverb shall use this proverb against thee.
Grandma, that means means a proverb is wisdom being spoken. The book of Proverbs is a bunch of wise or wisdom sayings. Read it again.
Behold, everyone that uses proverbs.
So I'm about to use a proverb that could help you, your daughter, and your granddaughter, because I consider myself a wise man because I keep God's commandments.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
Shall use this proverb
So I'm
against thee.
going to use this. It's against not just you, it's against society. Because society taught us it's okay to not marry our women. It taught, that's why there's more abortions out of the black womb than any other race. 19 million black babies have been killed since early 1970s. And I might be off by 1 million or 2. That's horrible that I'm off by that many million. Read.
Saying, as is the mother.
Wait, sir, she missed it. She put her hand in her pocket. Read it again.
As is the mother.
Read it again.
As is the mother.
Read on.
So is her daughter.
What that means?
That means my
22.
daughter is
Right. But what I'm saying is that it starts with you. Okay. All right.
Y'all not telling her nothing that I don't know.
Well, look. So we brought the law to you, sweetheart. That number one, pants, and I'm also talking to grandma too. Sweatpants and pants are for men. Dresses and skirts are for girls and women, whether they're 55, 65, 48, or 13. You understand that? And the dresses that you need to wear, listen, we're not weak brothers. A lot of us been in the military, and we're telling you with strength, and nothing look right with a woman wearing pants. It don't look right.
Right.
You need to wear dresses that are long, and you're going to cover up.
Baby girl, wear whatever you want.
And that's the devil. They see that's the devil right there. You're a damn demon. You see that? That's the damn. You hear that crap? And that's why the damn devil run the damn mouth. Read it again.
Everyone that uses this proverb against
See,
thee.
you see, we're building family. You are agreeing with the Bible, and the devil, which is the deceiver, tells you to wear what you want. That's evil as hell. You women are wicked as hell to do that. Not you, sisters. Read.
But we have to.
Hold on, I got to finish this scripture, Grandma. Read.
As is the mother.
As is the mother, come on.
So is her daughter.
And so that's why, sister, you got, look at me. That's on your dad's side. That's your grandmother, right? You need to understand something. You got to dress like a young girl. You got to cover up that body. You understand that? You want to track the last scripture, Grandma. Swatch 6. See, the Bible teaches us how to prove somebody. Before you can marry, listen to me. What you have, why you think they call it private parts? If you ever see a fence that says private property? No one's supposed to get in there unless they got the key to get in there. No brother, I don't care how smooth he talk, should ever be allowed to kiss you or touch you until you get married. You understand that?
Right.
Read, come on.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 6.
You want to learn how to find a mate, sister? You got to learn to become friends with someone. You ain't ready. You got about 7, 8 years. If you was my girl, you ain't talking to nobody. I don't give a damn what the devil says to Joe Bob. I don't give a damn. I want a man to marry you that's going to put you in a house, take care of you, and I ain't got to worry about you no more. You understand that? Read.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
And because that's the problem. We used to be like that. Black people, we don't become friends first. That's why they have stupid, dumb rap songs to talk about sex. How can you have sex with somebody you met them 3 times? It makes no sense, sweetheart. The world is teaching you wrong. Read it again.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
You got to get a friend, Mom. Read it again.
Get a friend.
If you want to get a friend, because a friend is going to be somebody, like for example, when you get grandma's age, right? And if you're married, you're going to get old with that friend because you're going to live together for the rest of your life. And the problem is you don't want somebody you're not friends with. You understand that? You understand what I'm saying? Read it again.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
So part of becoming a wife, because that's what you want to be. You want to be somebody's wife or you want to be somebody's girlfriend? What you want to be? Hell with a girlfriend is for losers.
Yeah.
You're not no loser. You want to become a wife. Ain't that right? I like that. Read, come on.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
So if this man that you are going to maybe one day marry, if, read,
Thou wouldest get a friend.
he got to be your friend, sister, read.
Prove him first.
What does that mean? Prove him first. Prove him first. Meaning, how about this? Number one, you gotta wait till I'm 20. Listen. Grandma, yeah, 30, we'll go 30, fine, but the minimum, 20 years old. Give her 30, 32 years old. I like that, Grandma. Now, where was I going with that? Read it again.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
What you looking for in a man, you gotta be friends with that brother, read on. And by the way, sister, listen to me. Grandma better tell you, you don't marry no Chinese man, you don't marry no white man, you marry a black man or a Hispanic man. You understand that? You marry one from your race and you're an Israelite. You understand that? Don't be doing that other crap. You can be light like me or you can be dark like gray, it don't matter. You gotta be so-called black. Read.
Prove him first.
Prove him first. You understand that? Prove him first. Guess what? There's a lot of brothers out here that run both ways. And he talking a good game and he having sex with men at the same time. You're going to pick up on that after a while. Hold up. He kind of talked a little switch about him. But then you say, Grandma, I'm glad. You're 21 years old. I'm glad I didn't go. Because after I found out, he's actually dealing with men at the side. And Grandma goes, did you kiss him? Hell no, Grandma. I didn't do none of that. I was proving him. I was checking him from a distance. That's what we got to go back to. Read.
Prove him first.
Prove him first. And nobody gets to do anything with you until he has proven to you, A, that he can take care of you. You understand that? Yeah, and if three things that I say stick to you, I'm happy. I don't expect you to understand. You're young. Read.
And be not hasty to credit him.
You know what that means, sweetheart? Any sister that has having sex with a man without at least waiting one whole year, she was too hasty to credit him. You understand that? All these girls that run around Gretna, all these girls in Terrytown, all these fast little girls that are having sex at 12, 13, they're all wrong, every single one of them. And the boys that do it, they wrong too. But the boys, you can shut it down. The boys, they gotta be let in. You shut them down. Read.
If thou wouldest get a friend.
If you get a friend, read on.
Prove him first.
You gotta prove that young man first. And you gotta be 20 or 30 years old. Read.
And be not hasty to credit him.
Don't be hasty, sweetheart, to credit him. You know what that means? You don't see credit. If I go to a bank and they give me a credit card, right? I can go buy something, right? You had to show your credit, fill out an application. They check you out a lot before they give you the card. So you got sisters out here that's kissing men after one night of knowing them. Where is your application? The proving is an application. Does he have a job? How does he treat his mother? Is he on mental, what's the thing, Zoloft? Is he on a doggone bipolar disorder? Does he have medication? Does he have an STD? You know what, Grandma, amazes me? It's black people, even before they get married. Let's say, for example, you got Sister A wants to marry Brother B for 2 years. Ain't done nothing. You know, that they won't even get a sexually transmitted disease test. And that's the other thing you got to do. Let's say he fits all the requirements. You ain't laid with him yet. You like him. Everything's good. You go get tested, and he got AIDS. Guess what? You proved him. Look, brother, I'm sorry. I can't move on. Do you understand that? That's what's not going on in the community. And you know what? Because nobody's making it sound cool. I don't give a damn about none of them rappers. I don't give a damn about none of them fast. None of them don't mean nothing to me. Because we're trying to protect girls like you. And brothers too. We say the same. We don't want no brothers doing the same thing either. Right, Grandma? Read.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
What do you think that means? Some man is a friend for his own occasion. You know what that means? You ever heard that, Grandma? After he get, let me try to say, what are them things that are in Snickers bars? They got the caramel. Yeah, oh, you said it. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
So after he get that, what Grandma said, see, you can't box me. I ain't say. After he get what he wanted to, sister, read it again for the little girl.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Some man is a friend for his own occasion. And after he do what he got to do, which grandma said it, he's not interested in you no more. And guess what? I used to hang with brothers in the projects, used to talk just like that. Yo, once you get it, yo, dip. That's the stupidest, dumbest philosophy ever. I can't believe I was around dumb niggas like that. But I had to change, right? And you don't gotta go through that. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Some man is a friend for his own occasion. He get in, talk nice, talk smooth. Next thing you know, you guys do something, and you might even get pregnant. And now the nigga moved to Arkansas. Do you understand what I'm saying? What you have is private. You keep it on lock. You understand that? Trust me when I tell you. And real men, real fathers will tell you these things, because you're gonna end up 16 years old, grandma, Lord forbid, with a child, and the dad is not gonna move you to a house. He's not gonna want to marry you, and that's your fault. It'll be your fault. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
You heard that? Some man is a friend for his own occasion, right? After he gets what he wants, he ghosts. He gone. Sayonara. Read.
It will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Wait, read it again. The mic just skipped on us. Read it again.
It will not abide.
And he will not, grandma, listen to this. He will not abide, read on,
in the day of thy trouble.
What is the day of your trouble? The day that you get pregnant, and now he gone. Read it again. I need you to hear that. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Some of these brothers out here, they're friends because they want what they want. Once they get what they want, watch this, read.
It will not abide.
And they will not stick around or abide, Sister S, read.
In the day of thy trouble.
And now you got to get WIC. Now you got to get food stamps. Now you got to get public assistance because you got no way because you got to take care of the baby. Then at 2 years old, the baby's in daycare. Now the baby's in daycare, you work in a job. And guess what? Daddy's papa was a rolling stone.
Right.
Wherever he laid his hat is his home. And when he died, all he left you was alone. That's a song from a long T. Grandma got it. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Now, when you get a chance, go listen to that song. We used to sing, that's pain from the past. Because brothers during that time, they had no economic opportunities. Now, brothers, we got a little bit better here. Okay, there's no excuse for our moral behaviors now. Read it again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Some man is a friend for his own occasion. Meaning, he wants either money or he wants what you have, sweetheart, in your private areas. Right? Read on.
It will not abide.
And what? Wait, read it again.
It will not abide.
And he will not stick around or abide. Read on.
In the day of thy trouble.
Do you know that when a man plants his seed, he's supposed to, by God, stay and take care of that child? But guess what? We're doing things backwards. We got to change the way we do things. So what I need for you to do, and maybe you need to hear from somebody else, what I need for you to do is this. Come here for a second. Grandma, I want to talk to her. What I need for you to do is this. I need you to stop wearing pants. You understand that? You have to wear a dress. You got to cover everything up. And when boys try to talk to you, say, look, I'm not interested. I'm saving myself for marriage, and I don't care what you think. Because a lot of girls are going to make fun of you. And who cares what they think? And they're all going to be stuck with single mothers. They're going to be stuck living in the projects, living in different areas, and they're going to be bitter. You don't need to become that. You wait for marriage. You understand that?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.